Who invented the microscope? A Dutch father-son team named Hans and Zacharias Janssen invented the first so-called compound microscope in the late 16th century when they discovered that, if they put a lens at the top and bottom of a tube and looked through it, objects on the other end became magnified. About Mars. Mars' red color is due to iron oxide, also known as rust. Literally, the metallic rocks on Mars are rusting. If you were driving 60 miles per hour in a car, it would take 271 years and 221 days to get to Mars from Earth. Mars has an enormous canyon named Valles Marineris, Mariner Valley, which is an astounding 2,500 miles long and 4 miles deep. Mars is home to the highest peak in the solar system, Olympus Mons. When does a tree stop growing? A tree never permanently stops growing as long as it lives. But in most countries each year's growth is ended during the cold and dry seasons. The annual period of growth depends on the climate. In moist tropical regions a tree may grow continuously. Who discovered the electricity? Italian physicist Alessandro Volta discovered that particular chemical reactions could produce electricity, and in 1800 he constructed the voltaic pile, an early electric battery, that produced a steady electric current, and so he was the first person to create a steady flow of electrical charge. Why do animals migrate? The movement of animals from one place to another in search of food or to protect themselves is known as migration. Animals migrate because their internal clocks tell them to do so. It tells them that winter is approaching and the food will be scarce. They stay in a new place until their internal clock tells them that winter is over and that they can fly home again. Each year they manage to find their way across thousands of miles of land and sea. Who started the celebration of International Dance Day? In 1982, the Dance Committee of ITI founded International Dance Day to be celebrated every year on the 29th of April, the birthday of Jean-Georges Novier, 1727 to 1810, creator of modern ballet. What did the UN do to protect the ozone layer? Human activity has damaged the ozone layer that protects us from the harmful UV radiations. The UN looked into this problem and in response, designed the Montreal Protocol. The Montreal Protocol on Substances that Deplete the Ozone Layer is an international treaty to protect the ozone layer. The treaty asked nations to phase out the production of many substances that would deplete the ozone layer. The UN got the major industrialized nations to sign the treaty. The treaty was adopted in September 1987 and came into the force in September 1989. Who invented the first air conditioner? The first modern air conditioner was invented in 1902 by Willis Haviland Carrier, a skilled engineer who began experimenting with the laws of humidity control to solve an application problem at a printing plant in Brooklyn, New York. Who is known as the father of history? Herodotus has been called the father of history. He was an ancient Greek historian who was born in Halicarnassus in the Persian Empire. He is known for having written the book The Histories, a detailed record of his inquiry on the origins of the Greco-Persian Wars. What is happy hypoxia? Happy hypoxia is when patients have low oxygen saturation, but do not feel any symptoms. They do not get alarmed till the disease has progressed and there is severe damage to lungs. The phenomenon is particularly seen in younger people because their immunity is high. They withstand some amount of hypoxia and are comfortable even at 81 saturation level. This is the reason for late admissions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates from Rabytfox Insight.